we have got a lot in the pipeline, but we're such a small team at the moment that we can't do everything at once. This is why we're looking to expand. This is why we're looking to bring people on. So obviously we're back.
Yeah.
We're back, and obviously it's been a long time.
Yep.
We've literally not done anything in terms of put content out there in about, well, I think the last time was the Connor Allen episode.
Yeah, that was a good while.
When was the Connor Allen episode? Do you remember, Ken? No? I know it was last year.
Last year? I would have said like March. Let's have a look.
It was
That's
literally last year.
YouTube.
I'm pretty, yeah, check it on YouTube. I'm pretty, because you got to think I know there's maybe a little delay with the edit, as there always is with these episodes, obviously, because it's really hard editing a podcast. September 2020, yeah. Literally a year ago. A year ago. We haven't done anything for an entire year. I haven't seen Elliot Paffy in
3 days.
a year. Well, we're here now. That's the main thing. So, obviously, as people may know, last year we were absolutely hammering content out left, right, and centre. Like, we were pretty much, I don't know, I felt we were on another level in terms of what Newport was doing in terms of content.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anyone who was putting content out. I'm just saying, I felt we were in form. We were putting a lot out, and obviously COVID hit. It completely shut us down completely. I mean, you probably worse, more so for you, Path. It probably obviously affected.
Overnight. There was our first announcement, and it was pretty much by the next day, wasn't it? Yeah. You know, everything, venue shut, no gigs.
And that's the thing when for those who don't know, obviously Paffy is the sound tech and does all the stage stuff, manages the sound, I know you do a bit of everything really in terms of visuals and lighting, all that. And obviously gigs being open is a big thing for you. It's your bread and butter really, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
So
I think we've done five gigs this year now, as opposed to the one we did last year. So a very slow year.
Yeah, so obviously when COVID came in, it just completely shut down all sides of Record One in terms of, like, I mean, equipment hire, show production. It just shut it down, as people obviously, you know, it's not exactly new news, but we did still have plans to put some content out, and obviously we did with the last podcast episode. We had Connor Allen on, but I believe we did enter another lockdown. Was it last Christmas we ended another lockdown?
We had the fire break, didn't we? And then
the fire break lockdown, yeah. So for me, I don't know how it is for a lot of people, but for me, it's kind of hard to kind of like stop and start and stop and start. So I kind of we had a little discussion and just thought, should we just pause operation for now, sort of thing? Should we just, like, you know, just see what happens, you know, and see how it plays out, see if there's going to be any more lockdowns, see if, you know, what other people are doing. Now, we know that some people continue to do stuff during, or, you know, with the firebreaker and stuff, and it's not something that we really wanted to do. So some people might think, why didn't Record One do anything? Why didn't we do any, I don't know, like live streaming or using Zoom? I know a lot of people mess with that stuff, but I think we spoke to me, Path. We kind of just really didn't. We thought about doing it, but we thought it would be better to just sort of come back when everything was ready and we could do everything properly.
Yeah, logistics. You know, it's easy enough to do a video call, but it's good to be together and that. You know.
Exactly, and we kind of like thrive when we're all together in one sort of room rather than. I mean, we did have video calls and we did kind of, well, we considered doing a podcast with I can't remember the guest. We did consider doing a podcast with Zoom technology, but we just didn't think that we could sort of do it with a high enough quality. We know the sound is quite difficult with a Zoom podcast, but yeah, we decided not to do it anyway. So yeah, we're back anyway. Not to go off on a tangent there, but we are back. It has been a year. What have we been doing? It doesn't necessarily mean that we haven't been doing anything, because me and Paf, we don't just not do
Always
anything.
busy.
We are always doing something, whether it's behind the scenes, planning for new projects, getting new clients, and that's pretty much what we've been doing. So I mean, I know I'm basically in a new job now, and it's awesome, and I'm really grateful to be where I am, considering where I was the year before. So that's awesome. I know you're really happy the gigs are back.
Yeah, man. We got a couple of new venues.
Coming through
That we're working with. Obviously, as of January, we're officially a limited company, so
That's right. That's right.
We are keeping things moving on that front.
We are officially a limited company now. New venues, like you said. Really happy with those venues. We have worked with many venues in Newport.
Yeah.
Who are these new venues?
You've got Hush, or the Q Club, which is the old Queen's Hotel.
Right.
In
Okay.
Binswell.
Cool.
Where else? We did a bit of work in Cullion, in the Bull.
So we've done the Bull as well. Obviously, some Newportonians will probably know the Bull.
Yeah. Where else, Ken? Where else have we been this new? Take you to all the fun places.
Yeah, you do take us all the fun places. You've got
Is the ICC one? Have you
Well,
been to the ICC yet?
Yeah, I was working there, but obviously they got closed. They've reopened, but they've not
Okay.
got their tech crew back together properly yet.
Slippin' Jimmy's.
Slippin' Jimmy's.
Slippin'
there we
Jimmy's.
are. Yeah.
Slippin' Jimmy's was one we kind of wanted to
Some
get
work
into
there.
for a while.
Yeah.
We kind of had this pledge where we've got a few Record One signs, not like the one behind this, like the actual Record One circles. You might have seen them in a few places. We kind of wanted to get just one in like every venue in Newport, and I think we got 3 out of like the big 5 venues in Newport displays the Record One sign, and we're really happy with that. And I was just in McCann's like literally last week, and it was still there, and I was like, oh wow.
It's been really nice to see. Sorry,
No, it's fine.
But some of the changes that some of the venues have been able to make through lockdown. Obviously, everyone had to adapt, to social distancing. And now, some of the outdoor areas that people did. The Bulls, they had a wicked outdoor area. I mean, there's loads of places in town.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of not used to it yet with the whole like table service. I know it's not here anymore, but when they brought it back, it was a bit of a change to sort of adjust to. But
it'll be a nice thing if they do it next year, if they can carry on doing it after Christmas and everything.
Yeah, it's like all these outdoor areas on the high street,
It
same.
adds a new element to it.
they should definitely keep them.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
they're nice. And
It's-
they work well for town. I mean, it'll suck for winter, but a bit of shelter. I'll sort it right out.
You won't get rained on when you go for a fag in the smoking area now.
No, so
Exactly.
That's good. That is good. So yeah, props to all the venues who came through, and obviously they had a difficult time with lockdown as well. Probably hit more than any venue. Sorry, more than any other industry. Obviously, hospitality as well. So yeah, what we've been doing. So I've been working on some new projects with a few new people. Really happy to be working on those projects. I know you're working on some big projects too.
yep.
Obviously, we want to come back and sort of regain that momentum that we had in 2020, where the content was just coming out constantly, and that's the main aim of this sort of episode. Why me and Pat are coming on to talk about it right now. I know we've got big plans going forward in terms of the merch store. And those who have been with us since day one will know we released a project last October, which was a limited edition Record One Raptor print.
Those are still available.
There's a couple left. There is a couple left. We're almost sold out on that. So check out the Big Cartel if you want to pick one up. You've probably seen the words Raptor spray painted at some point across the city. So not condoning graffiti or anything, but some of the artwork is pretty cool. Okay, so those are still available. Check them out. But we're also dropping a new item, a new product, and that will be, I believe, the hoodie.
Yep.
So that's going to be the Record One hoodie, and that will probably be coming out. When's that coming out? Would you say end of the month?
I would like to say by Christmas to give us time for test printing.
By Christmas, we got to
order them in, get them there, sell them through Christmas.
So that's probably best. We'd do a bit of like quality control and stuff like that. Yeah. So they'll be available by Christmas. Those who want to pick one up, obviously head over to our Big Cartel. They're available on our website as well, www.recordone.co.uk. We'll obviously be dropping more merch as the year comes out. We'll be collaborating with more artists. Collaborating with Raptor was one of our first ever collaborations, so we're quite happy with that and how that turned out. And we'll be happy to collaborate with more people as well.
Likewise with guests on the podcast, it's going to be good. Get some new people in. Well, I say new people, same old people.
Same old people.
Get people in.
Yeah. But of course, we want to obviously do more podcasts, and there will be a lot more podcasts coming out, and we look forward to having people on those podcasts. We've got a few names. We've got a list. We have got a list, haven't we, somewhere?
An ever-growing list.
An ever-growing list. We just, every time we think, oh, that'll be a good episode, let's add him on the list. So that's what we do. So yeah, there's an ever-growing podcast list. We will probably be reaching out to contact those people within the next coming weeks. And we'll be able to, I say, put out a list on the website of who's coming up soon, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So the podcast is back. The merch store is, well, it's never really gone away, but there will be a new product on the merch store soon. There's new services as well. So anyone who knows what we do video, we do audio, we do stage production, we do sound. We've kind of added a new service. So those who don't know, Paffy has bought a drone recently. I'm pretty sure he bought it in lockdown, right?
Yeah.
So Paffy bought a drone in lockdown, and he's had a couple of test runs with it. Went up the mountains. I'm pretty sure you can check that out on YouTube as well. But we're offering that as a new service as well. Those who want drone shots for whatever reason, businesses, products, we can offer that service as well. We've recently been doing work for Kingsley Garden Rooms, which are doing immense work building new garden rooms as well. And you can see some of that work as well, which we'll be uploading that on our Facebook at some point as well. So anyone who's interested in drone work, come at us. Come drop us a DM, drop us an email. We'll be there. And I'm glad you brought that up as well. So yeah, what else have me and Paffy booked, signed up to do a charity ab sale for St. David's Foundation. And I believe it was meant to be for 2020. And it was
definitely in 2020. And
it was postponed because of, again, the firebreak lockdown. And it was moved to, when was it moved to?
One originally February, and then it got postponed again.
Yeah, so it was originally for February, then it obviously got postponed again, as it does. And it was, when was it? April?
We did it in April, yeah.
So we did it in April. We did the charity ab sale down the Transporter Bridge. It was absolutely crazy. We've got footage of it, which is going to go live soon. It was meant to come out a lot sooner, but we've just been
readjusting
to the new way of living post-COVID. In regards to Record One, obviously we're looking to expand in a big way, and it's more so from Paffy's side of things. We're basically looking to hire someone. I don't know if you want to talk a bit about that.
Yeah, well, what we need really is an extra pair of hands. Someone that, knows the industry, knows events, setting up equipment, running equipment through shows.
So basically, if that sounds like you and you want to get on board and join Record One and help out on shows, and I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to...
We'll be posting it anyway, so obviously keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm sure that you'll be able to help them as well. In terms of it's not, you'll be able to show them the ropes as well. I'm sure.
Anyone, it doesn't matter if they're not completely qualified, but we can show them the basics of certain things. But ideally, we're looking for someone that has a passion for events, equipment, technology.
So if that sounds like you, please drop us a DM or an email, and we'll be happy to obviously meet with you and discuss. But this is something that we want to be doing going forward with Record One. Obviously, we've grown to where we are now, and we want to continue to grow as far as we can go. So I think the next step for us is bringing more members on board. So if anyone's interested, please drop us a DM.
I went and played that thing in Crazy Diamond, broke his sub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh yeah.
Like 4 songs.
Four
So-
songs in, and then the sub goes
4 songs, amp
it was
fault.
It was actually quite funny because the dance floor was full as well.
I've never blown a sub. Never in a gig.
You
I've
have
blown a
now.
Sub, but yeah.
You have now.
Put me behind the decks playing some drum and bass.
So anyone who was there, if they got any footage of that, of Paffy blowing a sub on his first return to DJing,
Yeah.
please send that through. I mean, was Adam there that night?
Yeah.
Adam was there,
Oh,
wasn't
Adam. Maybe not mentally. Physically, he was
Ad-
there, but,
Of
you know,
course. Well,
so,
obviously Adam's a big part of Record One as well. I know he's doing his thing with DJing. Shout out Adam as well.
yeah.
Check him out. But and Paffy's been hitting the DJ decks, and it obviously didn't go amazingly. But you got to get back in there, bro. I know you're good. That's the thing. You're good.
Yeah.
I want to see like a you and Adam double,
Yeah.
like a double
Well,
event,
I
which
mean,
would probably happen.
It would be good to get back into it.
I went and dropped $400 on a JPEG last night, and I've had a few messages. People have messaged me asking me what the hell I'm doing. People need to know that NFTs are big, right? They're the real deal. I was on the fence last year. I was like, a JPEG? Why would anyone pay for something you could just screenshot? But believe.
Sewn in something in the digital realm, isn't it?
Why everyone's in the game, right? And I'm going to drop some knowledge bombs here. Anyone who's in the NFT game are there to buy and flip it for a higher price. The only people that buy NFTs are people who, okay, maybe some are art collectors, maybe some, but the majority of people who buy NFTs are people who buy those NFTs with the intention to flip them for a higher price.
Yeah. That's like most
Which is fine.
physical assets, isn't it? You know?
It's fine. But yeah, I bought a couple of NFTs. Like, I kind of bought it, and then half of me was like, yes, this is going to work. And half of me was like, you've literally just spent $400 on a picture.
Yeah.
What are you doing? But anyway, hopefully that goes well. I'll do a reveal in a couple of months to see if that went okay.
To be seen, isn't it?
To be continued on that.
I mean, something that's coming up, because that's probably worthwhile speaking about. Got a couple of gigs, obviously.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. We could talk
you know,
about a couple of gigs.
Everyone likes a party. So we've got
Of course.
a couple of different ones. There's the UB40 Experience. That's on the 2nd of October over in the Neon.
Have you done UB40 before?
We've worked with those before, yeah. There's a couple of the promoter that books those bands. He sort of does his thing in Neon. Worked with him a couple of times. They're a great bunch of guys as well.
Does anyone fans of UB40 just come along to that? I'm sure it'll be a
So,
good
right.
experience.
They're a good band.
I do like a good couple of UB40 tunes.
We'll be back with Too Rude and Caldecott. That's on the 16th of October.
Yeah, so you're doing a lot of work we're doing a lot of work with Too Rude as well.
Yeah,
Shout out Too Rude.
yeah.
You guys are
Specials
awesome.
Limited.
You guys are awesome.
Was that all good? No worries. But yeah. So Too Rude, it's ever since the 10-year anniversary gig, wasn't it? In Alsicos.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd done sounds with them a couple of times before that, but we did that gig, and we'd always joked about, come do our sound. So, alright, we sat down, we had a chat, and here we are now. I can't even think how many gigs we've done for them, but that was probably, 2019, so other than COVID, we're a couple of years into it. That's good. Go where they need us, sort out all their tech packages.
Shout out Too Rude. You
Yeah.
guys are awesome. I think
Yeah.
Adam did a music video for them as well.
Yeah, helped do a music video for them.
Check that out. That's awesome too.
That in a sense got them onto their New Zealand and Australia tour, except for COVID happened, so another thing postponed. And another
If
another
I-
thing
I-
lost to COVID, isn't it?
We gotta stop talking about it, man. Like, I'm done with COVID, bro.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. I'm gonna try and never mention the word again,
Well,
other
that's
than
it.
this
That's
podcast,
it.
obviously.
It's all about what's coming up, isn't it?
I was watching some stuff on YouTube, and basically, I don't ask me how I come onto it, but Hans Zimmer, who's like a fucking awesome composer. I was watching his stuff on YouTube, and I was like, oh man, this is unreal. This guy is so good. Like, he's done Inception, he's done Batman Begins, all that stuff. What else? He did Pirates of the Caribbean, and I was just like, this guy is so good. I would love to see him live. And I just thought, hang on a minute, like, gigs are back. He probably is playing, like,
Gigs are back.
so maybe he probably is playing live. So I was like, okay, let's do a Google search, and I typed it in, and he was doing a Euro tour, and I was like, please have a UK show, and he had a UK show. So I was straight on that. I saw the tickets, Royal Albert Hall. No, it's not the Royal Albert. It's O2 Arena.
Yeah.
O2 Arena, and I just went for it. So Paffy receives this call randomly at night. Do you want to go see Hans Zimmer? I've just got tickets. Say the word. So we're going to go see Hans Zimmer next year. No doubt there'll be more cool shows coming up. I really hope Godney comes back.
Godney will be back. Godney Gathering is a little festival we work up in Wells, isn't it? Up towards
I
Glastonbury.
thought it was Glastonbury.
Yeah, that's probably the most close place. I mean, Wells is cool. You know, that little miniature village in North Shore, no doubt.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah.
In Hot Fuzz.
Oh, that's the one.
Miniature village is in Wells.
That's the one. What an awesome movie as
Fun
well.
fact for you, if you didn't know.
So hopefully that goes well.
You
There's
don't.
a show in that town.
Yeah. So, but Godney's a good day. I mean,
God-
it's 2 days now. They've extended it, and the sad thing was, it was like just inside. I think it was 4 days short of the deadline for
Don't say
things
it.
happening. So it's been postponed 2
Don't
years
say
now.
it.
But
Don't
next
say
year,
this,
it'll
don't
be
say
back.
the C word.
It'll be back.
It will be
Strong.
back. We got some big shit coming up. That's the thing people don't realize, and I know we've put some stuff out before and hyped a lot of stuff up, but we have got a lot of stuff.
It all happens.
We have got a lot in the pipeline, but we're such a small team at the moment that we can't do everything at once. This is why we're looking to expand. This is why we're looking to bring people on. But the stuff that we've got planned, we're so excited. We are so excited to do it. And yeah, if everyone just wants to just
Go to a gig, support live music.
obviously do that. But everyone should keep their eyes peeled, because we've got some cool stuff coming out, and you know, you'll see. Shout out to everyone who obviously supported us along the way. People who gave us gigs, people who, you know, worked with us, both professionally and, you know, just creatively as well. We've worked with a lot of creatives. Shout out to them. We've got a lot more in store, and we look forward to
Getting back to it.
we look forward to coming back to it.
Getting back to it, innit?
So we're a little bit, yeah.
New
So,
merch.
a little bit rusty, but we got it out there, and there'll be more podcasts to come. So everyone stay tuned, and we'll catch you next time.
Check out the website.
Check out the website, www.
This hours, go look at it.
Go look at it. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you next time.